Free MLB picks. This is action here for Wednesday, June the 26th. Tony T. Our MLB pick show here for Wednesday's action features all 16 games doubleheaded between the Braves and Cardinals. Before we get to you, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. Also, if you would support our channel, hit us with that thumbs up. It really helps our channel, it helps us build our audience. Then visit our site, TonySpicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers from our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers and get signed up. Hot cappers like Nick Lagoritas for the year, Ruben doing great, CJ up there, Brennan Check's been hot. Also up there, Joseph Schultz has been on an absolute tear right now, guys. His baseball's been clicking. Ramon Big Day yesterday, probably hitting the boards. Get signed up, guys. Find latest print picks or center of the page. Tabs for our best bets and more will be locked and loaded here for the card on Wednesday. Of course, the promo code here is Tony T at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. Click the link in the description to get signed up. Next level service here is executive service. We give you picks throughout the betting cycle. Ensure you get the place. Ensure that you get the best numbers. Call or text 323-607-0203. Get a big bankroll bettors if you bet $500 or more per game. This would be in your price range. And we also rate the plays. Okay, let's get this one started. Mariners and Rays MLB pick for action on Wednesday. George Kirby to start for Seattle. Kirby has 16 starts on the year. In ERA 3.47, whip 0.99. The righty fans 24%, 2.5% walks. His ground ball is 38%, 1.06 home runs per 9 innings. Ron Pepio will start for Tampa Bay. Pepio in 13 starts, ERA 4.61, whip 1.13. Righty strikes out 28%, 6.5% walks. His ground ball is 35%, 1.49 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle batting .213 in their 29-day games. They're training to the under against right-handed starters. Tampa Bay is hitting .224 at home. The Mariners 23-9 in the under, one line between even money and -150 this season, and 25-12 in the under against losing teams. Play Seattle and Tampa Bay under 7.5. Phillies and Tigers MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Spencer Turnbull expected to start for Philadelphia. Turnbull appeared in 16 games in ERA 2.63, whip of 1.05. Righty fans 26%, 8.5% walks. His ground ball is 48%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Guillermo Montero will start for Detroit. Montero in his MLB debut allowed 4 earned runs with 5 strikeouts in 4 1/3 innings at home to Pittsburgh. He was drafted in 2016 and 13 AAA starts this year. The right-hander, an ERA of 5.03, but whip of 1.70, striking out 47 batters in 42 innings. Philadelphia in their past 7 games hitting .331, putting up 6.1 runs per game. Their bullpen ERA on the road 2.82. Detroit over their past 7 games hitting .223. The Phillies 27-17 to the run line, facing teams that average 2.75 extra base hits or fewer per game this season. Play Philadelphia run line -1.5 runs in this one. Pirates and Reds MLB pick for Wednesday. Luis Ortiz, the starter for Pittsburgh. Ortiz in 21 appearances, in ERA 3.45, whip of 1.30. The righty strikes out 18%, 9% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 0.57 home runs per 9 innings. Graham Ashcraft will start for Cincinnati. Ashcraft 12 starts, ERA 5.05, whip 1.46. Righty fans 17.5%. 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 1.3 home runs per 9 innings. Pittsburgh batting .177 in their past 7 games. Their bullpen on the road has an ERA of 4.36. Cincinnati bullpen at home, ERA 3.31. They are putting up 4.2 runs per game at home. Pittsburgh 1-9 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.25 or better this season. That's a -9 unit loss. The Reds 61-43, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher the past 2 seasons. A +22 unit return. Play Cincinnati in this one. All right, Braves and Cardinals, game number 1 here. Reynaldo Lopez will start for Atlanta. Lopez has 13 starts, ERA 1.57, whip of 1.08. The right-hander fans 26%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 37%, limited home run damage. Kyle Gibson, a star for St. Louis. Gibson in 14 starts, in ERA 3.44, whip 1.20. The veteran strikes out 21%, 9% walks. The ground balls come in 48%. 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. Atlanta bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.39. St. Louis 11-21 at home, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.25 or lower the past 2 seasons. It's a minus 14.5 unit loss. Play Atlanta minus 130 in Game 1 of this doubleheader. All right, Braves and the Cardinals, Game 2 of this doubleheader. Bryce Elder, expected starter for Atlanta. Elder in 5 starts on the year, an ERA 6.46, whip of 1.94. The right-hander striking out 17%, 9.5% walks. His ground balls 52%, 1.52 home runs per 9 innings. Andre Pallante, the starter for St. Louis. Pallante appeared in 14 games with an ERA 5.23, whip of 1.62. The righty fans 18%. 10.5% walks. His ground balls 59%, 0.83 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.22 does suggest a drop in ERA based on form. Atlanta 26-25 this season, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower this season. That's a minus 11 unit return. They are hitting 231 on the road with a losing record, dropping 8 units. St. Louis in their past 7 games hitting 287, putting up 6 runs a game. Elder was brought in this doubleheader start and has been ineffective, resulting in his demotion to the minors. Very possibly he gets to start because it's a doubleheader. Then he'll probably get sent back down. Play here, St. Louis plus 125 in Game 2. Marlins and Royals, MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Trevor Rogers, the starter for Miami. Rogers in 15 starts, an ERA 4.90, whip of 1.55. The lefty fan 17.5%, 9.5% walks. His ground ball is 48%, 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. Bridger Singer starts for KC. Singer in 15 starts, ERA 3.29, whip 1.21. Right-hander fans 23%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 50%, 1.21 home runs per 9 innings. Kansas City batting .269 at home, put up 5.3 runs per game against them. Miami is batting .207 against the American League, losing 16-24. The Royals 12-1 to the run line at home against a losing team with a plus 13 unit return, and 15-4 to the run line facing these low-power teams averaging 0.9 home runs per game or fewer this season. That's a plus 11.5 unit return. Play Kansas City run line minus 1.5 runs in this one. Rangers and Brewers, MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Nathan Eovaldi, the starter for Texas. Eovaldi 12 starts, an ERA 3.14, whip of 1.14. Veteran deals 26% strikeouts, 9.5% walks. His ground ball is 50%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Dallas Keuchel expected to start for Milwaukee. Keuchel was traded by Seattle on Tuesday and expected to start in this spot. Lefty in 13 AAA starts this year, ERA 3.93, whip of 1.21, striking out 45 batters in 71 innings. Milwaukee dealing with cluster injuries in their rotation, but Texas bullpen on the road, an ERA of 6.56. Their offense has put up 4.5 runs per game in their past 7. Brewers 37-21 the over against right-handed starters this season. They're hitting 276 in their past 7. You know, the Keuchel high contact in the minors is a massive concern, as it was when he was the past few seasons in the majors. He's been ineffective the past 3 seasons at the major league level. Played Texas and Milwaukee over 8.5. Rockies and Astros, MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Ryan Feltner will start for Colorado. Feltner in 15 starts, an ERA 6.02, whip 1.48. The righty fans 20%, 6% walks. The ground balls 45%, 1.34 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.20 does suggest a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Spencer Arrighetti, the starter for Houston. Arrighetti 13 starts, ERA 6.36, whip of 1.74. The righty fans 24%, 13% walks. Ground balls 38%, 1.24 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies bullpen on the road, an ERA of 6.20. They are batting .233 on the road. Houston in their past 7 games hitting .295, putting up 5.7 runs per game. Colorado 7-16 to the run line this month, a minus 12.5 unit loss. Play over Houston run line -1.5 runs at +102. Athletics and Angels MLB pick for Wednesday. Joey Estes, the starter for Oakland. Estes in 8 starts, ERA 5.53, whip 1.25. Righty fans 18%, 5.5% walks. His ground balls 20%, 1.55 home runs per 9 innings. Ronzi Contreras, the starter for LA. Contreras appeared in 21 games, ERA 3.90, whip of 1.33. Righty strikes out 23%, 10% walks. Ground balls 40%, 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. LA bullpen at home, an ERA of 5.41. In their past 7 games, they're hitting 195. They are 13-25 at home. Oakland bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.58. The Athletics are putting up 4.5 runs per game in their day games. LA 4-15 at home when lying between +125, -115 this season. -125 this season with a -11.5 unit loss. Play Oakland +101. Nationals and Padres MLB pick for action on Wednesday. DJ Hers, the babyface. Hers is the starter for Washington. Babyface Hers in his 4 starts on the season, an ERA 4.50, whip of 1.33. The lefty fans 32%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls served 33%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Dylan Cease to start for San Diego. Cease has 16 starts, ERA 4.14, whip 1.11. The righty in elite K mark here at 31%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 3.15 does suggest a drop in ERA based on form. Cease has been pounded his past 2 starts. Sango hitting .228 against left-handed starters, losing 16 of their 39 against them in their past 7 games. The Nationals put up 4.5 runs per game. Washington 59-70 when lined at +150 or higher the past 2 seasons. That's a -41 unit return. Play Washington here at +165. Guardians and Orioles MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Carlos Carrasco, the starter for Cleveland. Carrasco in 13 starts, an ERA 5.40, whip of 1.38. Veteran fans 18%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 48%, 1.38 home runs per 9 innings. Grayson Rodriguez, the starter for Baltimore. Rodriguez 13 starts, ERA 3.82, whip of 1.29. The right-hander strikes out 26.5%, 8% walks, ground balls 36%, 0.96 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland here in their past 7 games hitting .267, put up 6 runs a game. Their bullpen on the road, an ERA of 2.58. The Guardians 25-17 on the road this season, a +9.5 unit return, and 35-21 facing right-handed starters. That's a +12 unit return. They are now 21-8 against winning teams, +13.5 unit return. Play Cleveland here +155. Blue Jays and Red Sox MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Ariel Rodriguez to start for Toronto. Rodriguez 5 starts, ERA 5.94, whip of 1.92. The righty strikes out 21%, 13.5% walks. Ground balls 38%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Cutter Crawford, the starter for Boston. Crawford 16 starts, ERA 3.59, whip of 1.14. The righty fans 25%, 7.5% walks. Ground balls 35%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. Red Sox in their past 7 games are hitting .278, pushing across 5.5 runs a game. Toronto bullpen on the road in ERA 4.35. The Blue Jays are hitting .227 on the road, losing 24 of their first 41. Toronto 4-23 when an underdog at even money at a +150 this season. A -17.5 unit loss. Play Boston -153. Yankees and the Mets MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Lewis Gill, the starter for the Yankees. Gill 15 starts, ERA 2.77, whip of 1.08. The righty fans 29%, 12.5% walks. The ground balls 38%, 0.66 home runs per 9 innings. Sean Manaea, the starter for the Mets. Manaea in 14 starts, ERA 4.16, whip of 1.29. Lefty strikes out 24%, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 33%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees in their past 7 games hitting just .212, having lost 6 of 8. The Mets in this period hitting .314, posting up 7.5 runs a game. Their bullpen at home, an ERA of 3.21. The Yankees have a losing record against left-handed starters. Play Mets here +129. Dodgers and White Sox MLB pick for action on Wednesday. All right, we got Gavin Stone to start for Los Angeles. Stone in 14 starts in ERA 3.04, WHIP of 1.20. Right-hander strikes out 19%, 7.5% walks. His ground ball is 44%, .68 home runs per 9 innings. Eric Fedde, the starter for Chicago. Fedde, 16 starts, ERA 3.05, WHIP of 1.14. Right-hander fans 22%, 6% walks. The ground ball is 47%, .95 home runs per 9 innings. Chicago in their past 7 games hitting 196, going under in 7 of their past 8. The Dodgers bullpen on the road an ERA of 2.58. Chicago 14-5. The under went home underdog of plus 125 to plus 175 this season. Play LA and Chicago under 8.5 runs. Twins and Diamondbacks MLB pick for action on Wednesday. Simeon Woods Richardson to start for Minnesota. Woods Richardson at 12 starts on the year. ERA 3.26, WHIP of 1.14. The righty fans 21%, 7% walks. Ground balls 39%, .89 home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Nelson, the starter for Arizona. Nelson appeared in 13 games. ERA 5.18, WHIP of 1.51. Righty strikes out 15%, 6.5% walks. His ground balls come in 43%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota in their past 7 games hitting 307, put up 6 runs a game. Arizona batting .238 against the American League, have lost 12 of 21 against them. Nelson at home, an ERA of 5.74. Twins 28-11 facing losing teams this season. That's a plus 13.5 unit return. Playing Minnesota minus 116. Cubs and the Giants MLB pick here for action on Wednesday. Hayden Wesneski now to start for Chicago. Wesneski appeared in 20 games on the year. ERA 3.29, WHIP of 1.20. Imanaga has been moved to the Thursday start. So the right-hander strikes out 21%, 8.5% walks. Ground balls 46%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.41 does suggest a rise in ERA based on form. Hayden Birdsong expected to start for San Francisco. Birdsong to make his MLB debut here. The right-hander, a 6th-round pick out of Eastern Illinois, who struggled in Double-A last year. He put up good numbers in Double-A this season, but allowed 5 earned runs with 14 strikeouts in 9 innings in Triple-A this season. Chicago's lost 25 of 40 on the road this year, batting only .230 in those games. Their bullpen ERA on the road 5.61. The Giants are 5 games over 500 at home. The play will be San Francisco in this one. All right, that was our MLB pick show here for action on Wednesday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. Hey, give us a like, a thumbs up. It helps our channel build our audience. Greatly appreciate that. Our site's Tony'sPicks.com. Check it out there to get our plays, our best plays from our top performers. You see them there on the leaderboards. Click the link to their site, to their page to find about their records and more about them. And of course, the next level service is executive service for those big bankroll bettors. You bet $500 or more per game. This would be in your price range of giving you picks throughout the betting cycle to ensure you get the picks, to ensure you get the best numbers. And of course, we rate the plays. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, we got MLB picks on the channel here as well from Ron Crawford and Bo Dunn. We've got, keep an eye on Brendan Check, who's performing well. He comes in with our YouTube shorts on our channel, also some prop shorts as well. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.